Hey, hey. What's up? It's Coach Jpro, and today we have a 4-round, 20-minute, beginners-only reflex bag workout. We're gonna work on some of the basics like how to control our bag, land beginner combos, and we're definitely gonna get a little bit of a sweat going in the process. You don't need your gloves on yet, just have them nearby. We jump into a warm-up in a couple seconds. Bang, bang. All right, take a second to shake it out. If you're here, you probably already have a Reflex Cobra bag, but if you are in the market for a new bag, I highly suggest Fierce Reflex. They are the best in the game. You get a discount for using the link in the description. Now we're gonna go ahead and open up our warm-up round with an arm across the chest for 30 seconds. So let that right arm go fully extended across your chest and then use your left arm to pull it so you feel a nice stretch in your shoulder. And switch. Don't skip these warm-up rounds. Flexibility is everything in boxing training. Hitting your bag from different angles. We're gonna go to a torso twist now. Pivoting on the balls of our feet. One of the biggest beginner mistakes is overly stiff in the upper body. We want to keep that upper body nice and loose and relaxed. Only tensing up right when we make impact with our bag. And the more that we work on our flexibility, the easier that gets. Now we're gonna get into a little jump rope for 30 seconds. Start to get that heart rate up a little bit. Now, this is a super beginner workout. It's designed to be the first workout you do with your bag. But even if we start to get into the punches and you're a little confused, just X out of this workout and go to the beginning of this series, where I give you a more comprehensive breakdown of the stance and the punches. We're gonna go to a boxer bounce now. And just follow the series in order. Because hitting a moving target, it ain't easy. You can be boxing on a heavy bag for years and then you start working with this thing and you see how tricky it is. So it's all about having the right approach with your technique, but also your mindset. Okay, now we're gonna go into a little freestyle shadow boxing. So moving around your space, nice and light, throw whatever you want here. Practice your balance. We keep that power and speed under 50%. Now you should know the punches by now if you followed the series, but I'll run you through them anyways. So the first thing you want to do is get into your stance. You're gonna have your dominant hand and foot in the back. For me, I'm a righty. I'm gonna kick that right leg out so I'm nice and balanced on train tracks. We have the 1, which is our lead straight. The 2 is our rear straight. 3 is the lead hook. 4 is the rear hook. 5, lead uppercut. And 6, rear uppercut. We're not gonna be doing any crazy combos or anything, but it's just good to know. Grab a quick sip of water and then we jump into round 1 in 1 minute. Okay, let's get those gloves on, getting ready for round 1. Now there's 2 ways to approach this workout once we start throwing punches. The first is standing in place. This is recommended if you are brand new to start to get the timing down. Just stand in place from one position and work the different combos, or for a little bit more of a challenge, you can start to move around your bag. Obviously, moving in between is gonna be tougher, changing angles, it's up to you. Most important thing is you start to get that timing down. And the only real goal today is obviously we wanna sweat, we wanna get our cardio in, but we just wanna get a little bit more comfortable controlling the bag and landing punches. It's not to be perfect, it's not to nail every combo, so just have fun, take the pressure off, everything nice and easy. So we're gonna open up for the first 30 seconds of round 1, just working the 1, our lead straight. I'm fully extending that punch, turning over my hand, and punching right down in a straight line. Take your time in between each shot. We don't want to be doing this. We want to slow it down, take our time, and punch at full extension. Now we're going to switch it over and work the 2. That's our rear straight. So I'm pivoting my foot a little bit in the back, driving that power through the hip, punching right down in a straight line. Take your time. If you want to move around a little bit, you can. It's going to be tougher. Try to really match my speed here. Take as long as you want. If you want to go slower, we're going to go back to the 1 now. Wow. 15 seconds here. Just working that 1. If you missed, stay balanced. Back to the 2 now. 30 seconds. If you're having a hard time controlling your bag, just take the power off. Punch softer. A lot of these reflex bags aren't designed for full power. Unless you're rocking with a Fierce Reflex, then you can let it fly. But early on, this is not a show of strength. It's really just to get the timing down. Okay, last minute, we're gonna work our first combo. It's just gonna be a 1-2. So now we're changing the tempo a little bit because we'd like to be able to get that 1-2 in one swing. Take your time here, 45 seconds. Make sure you're taking your head off the center line. We know that bag hits back. Breathing on every punch. Let's hear that exhale. Don't be shy now with the breathing. Every boxing trainer, their biggest pet peeve is when we're holding it in and suffocating ourselves. Let that air out. Get relaxed. One more. Time. Quick sip of water, and then we jump into round 2. Now, if you really want to get the most out of this workout, do your best to match my speed and my tempo. It's the biggest beginner mistake is we start to go too crazy, too fast, too soon. I think it's exciting getting into a new form of training or getting a new piece of equipment. We're kind of conditioned to give it your all when we're training. But with boxing training, especially reflex bag training, it's really gonna benefit you to slow it down and just follow the progression of the series. I will take you to a pro level, speed, advanced combos, footwork, head movement. We'll get to all that. But the more time you spend in this nitty gritty, the basics, learning how to control the bag with straight punches, the easier all of that stuff opens up as you continue to progress. Just follow the series in order. I will be your reflex bag spirit guide. Okay, going into round 2, let's go right back to that 1 for 30 seconds. And if I'm starting to feel comfortable, I can put a little bit more on it. Right down in the center line. That's how I know it's coming right back to me. Now again to the 2. That rear straight line. Take your time. I don't want to stand here doing this. I want to be full extension. Nice and relaxed upper body. Hey. Okay, now we're gonna double up our jab. We're gonna throw a 1-1 for 30 seconds. Find the speed that works for you. I'd rather you be slow and controlled than fast and chaotic, or super fast and short. We don't want to be short, we want to be nice and long. Woo! So satisfying. One more. Okay, now we're gonna go to a 2-2. Wow. 10 seconds. One more. Okay, I might be feeling that in the shoulders now. Now our combo to end the round is gonna be a 1-1-2. Jab, jab, cross. Take your time in between each combo. Don't get ahead of me. You set it up with that jab, and then put that 1-2 together. 1-1-2. Nice and relaxed. Sorry, I get a little excited. Hey, 20 seconds, let's go. How's that 1-1-2 coming along? And time. Quick sip of water, and then we go into the second half. Right, how are we feeling going into the second half? I know sometimes it can be a little tedious, you feel a little repetitive drilling the basics, but personally, I love working the basics. I love to get in there and do those extended combos and get into that brain training. But to me, a really sharp, fast jab is more impressive than doing a 15-move combo at less than full extension or full speed. So, to open up the third round, we're gonna do our 2 combos that we've gone through so far. We're gonna work our 1-2 for 30 seconds, and then our 1-1-2. And then we're gonna bring our uppercuts into the mix. Once we start throwing the 5 and 6, think about how you're transferring your weight. So if I'm throwing the 5, my lead uppercut, I first wanna transfer the weight to my lead leg, and then hinge my hips and extend up. Or if I'm throwing the rear, I'm gonna put my weight back here and then follow through for that 6. But first, we're gonna drill that 1-2 for 30 seconds. We wanna get really comfortable with that 1-2 before we're doing anything else. If you wanna challenge yourself, start to move around that bag a little bit, but make sure you still have control. Now back to the 1-1-2. Bonus points if you didn't skip a mark. You just can transition right to it. 15 seconds here. Make sure you still are taking your time in between each combo. Picking your shots. Let's go, one more. Okay, now for 30 seconds, we're just gonna work that 5. That's it. So I'm getting right up to my bag and working that 5. Start nice and light on the power first. Just focus on connecting. Might feel a little bit awkward at first, that's okay. It should. We're gonna get used to it as we keep going. Now we're gonna switch over and work that 6. Let's work that rear uppercut. Take your time here. If that bag starts moving funny, just take your time. Okay, and our combo to end the round, it's gonna be a 1-2-5. Jab, cross, lead uppercut for 1 minute. Start nice and light on the power at first. This is gonna be really satisfying once it starts to come together and just feel smooth and effortless, but it takes time. Nice and relaxed, not too much power, thinking about where I'm hitting that bag. 10 seconds here. One more. And time. All right, fourth and final round. Now, if you're not already, make sure that once you finish this workout, you subscribe to the channel. Start with the beginner to pro series and just follow it in its progression. I'm gonna take you to the reflex bag promised land, one punch at a time. Now, it is beginners only today, but I still have a little bit of a challenge for you. For the last round, let's do a quick refresher of our combos. We worked a 1-2, then we worked a 1-1-2, and then a 1-2-5. So for the first minute of this round, we're gonna put our first two combos together. We're gonna work a 1-2, 1-1-2. That's it. Second minute, we're gonna go back to that 1-2-5, and then a little surprise for you at the end. Remember, loose and relaxed upper body doesn't need to be 100% power. Working on our control here. So, first minute, it's gonna be a 1-2, 1-1-2. Take your time. 1-2, 1-1-2. Pause. One, two, 1-1-2. 30 seconds. Find that flow state where you're not even thinking, you're just letting them fly. Okay, next minute, we're gonna go back to that 1-2-5. If you're having a hard time with these combos, just slow it down. Take the power off and gradually add more speed and power as you go. 1-2-5. 30 seconds. Hey. 10 seconds. Okay, last minute, we're gonna go into a little freestyle, but with some call outs. So open it up here, throw whatever you want, focus on your control and your technique. But if I say 1, you're gonna stop, give me a nice hard 1, and then back to your freestyle. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 5. Hey, 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5. And a 2 to end it. Hey, and time. Let's go. I'm telling you, the more time you spend on the basics, the more you're gonna get out of this bag, the more mind, body, essence you'll feel through training. Just stick with it, and I promise you'll get there. This is tricky stuff at any level with any experience. So nice work today. Make sure you throw your boy a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again real soon.